All right, so here I am trying to upload this before the year is out. So this might end up being one of the quick end videos, but I wanted to do at least an end of the year showcase to see where we've progressed so far. Essentially, all the weapons are pretty much here. You know, I can give you a story on how we got each of them. So our Lost Prayer, we got at like 69 pulls of Queen Fate, and then 4 pulls later, we got another one. And this one also came from the Queen Fate. So essentially, from our Queen Fate pulls, it's good weapons or kaching and nothing else. Also, we got these weapons that we actually got on the weapon banner. I don't know which one I lost to for this, but I know this is the latter of what I was looking for. It could be Staff of Homa, but I'm not so sure. This one I do remember because back in the day, I don't know if it was Raiden's second or first rerun, or essentially it was this and the Unforged. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it was the first time she came out. But we got the Unforged instead, which is in the hands of Eula, which is actually not that bad when you have a Zhang Li around. So I have the Eula national team that I can show you in a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the 5 stars here. Now, Compound Bow, that was pretty much the first 4-star weapon that I got to 90, just on official. The the rapid normal attacks are fun, but then when you have a bit of carpal tunnel, it kind of gets to be tedious. So again, it's fine. It's very powerful. Just watch your clicking finger because you're going to be pressing that a lot. So essentially, as far as 4-star weapons, we pretty much got them all, but there is still one that eludes me, and that is the sacrificial sword. It's weird because whenever I see it on banner, it's either I'm not brave enough to do it, or the rest of the pulls I don't want. So it's just a conundrum because it's the chances of it I feel like are lower than getting your 4-star pull on the main banner. So I never actually end up going for it. You'd think I would be able to get it just by chance, by doing a random 4-star, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So I might end up doing it the next time it goes, it pops up again on the weapon banner. But we'll see. Hopefully, I get it before then. That would be preferable. But I mean, look at this. We got rain slashers for days, sack bows for days, everything else for days. Oh, we even got more slashers. Boo. But yeah, it's pretty tough. We want to get that sword for Shinsha, but we can't. Next section we want to go over is how many primos we had. We had like 125 at one point, but we spent a bunch on Engulf Lightning, which we were successful in getting, and then C6 Cujo. And we'll check the history of how we did. So we got our last Cujo, which is great. Sayu. And another Cujo. So we got pretty quick. She was at C4 at the time. Now, I don't know how many wishes I had. I probably went to pity on this, but it's been so long that the history is actually cleared. It's funny enough. Why am I in a co-op mode? Let's get out of that. Now the world makes sense. I lie. Alright, so we got our Ningguang here. Basically what got me through a whole bunch of content after official. I think the moment I decided to play her was the moment I got my first Acquaint Fate 5-star, which is the Lost Prayer. Because this is like back in 1.1, 1.2, when what was it called? The festival? The Lantern Ride. That's what I was forgetting. Lantern Ride. So essentially back in the day you get to pick whatever 4-star character you wanted. and it was a a preloaded lineup. Mostly everyone went after Xingqiu for obvious reasons. I went after Ningguang because that was the 5-star I had. I saw what she could do, so I wanted to give a crack at her, and I did not regret for a second because oh my god, she is amazing. So this is what I got as far as equipment on her. So yeah, this is the ratios here. That's pretty good, though. There's probably builds a lot better than this one, but this is the best I got in terms of maintaining whatever sanity I have left with just trying to pull artifacts. So nice little attack. Feather's great. This could be better. This could definitely be better. This is top tier, and we're back to square one. So we'll go to our Zhongli, who makes things easy mode. This is my first 5-star that I got. So yeah, everything is easy mode with him. I thought it was cute to just make him like a cross between, do best of both worlds build, where he has the 100k meteors, but at the same time does decent amount of protection. But if I were to be objective about it, I'd put a Favonius Lance on him, which I have plenty of now. So that's pretty good. But this is just, built for both damage and as much protection as possible. Like only one Sans is here. The rest is all about damage. Actually, I lied. So it's double health and then a Geo Goblet. So yeah, if you would want the best shield, obviously you go all health and energy recharge. And I think you have a crit rate. You might go crit rate crown on him. But yeah, normally I put Zhengli in here, but I actually use Klee for my Spiral Abyss team. I call this Pyro Team 630. I thought that was pretty funny, but it's up to you what you think it is. But again, we got their other Lost Prayer. That's why I have Ron here, and I actually like this setup here. So ratio's good, and here are the results. So I think I can just switch like this. Is this how it works? Where is her actual? Oh yeah, so it is actually her weapon. Okay, cool. So we got Flower, which is great. Feather, which is alright. This is pretty good. Power damage. And lots of energy recharge, which is good, just building things up. But, you can always like to get more crit rate. But if it goes energy recharge, you don't really, you're okay with it. At least it's not flat D. Benny is probably what I need to work on. Harbinger, I don't even know why I have this on here. It's like a crapshoot between switching. It's like, this is the sword, only sword I got. This is pretty much the weakest part of my account is exchanging Favonius Sword or Festering Desire between Traveler, Benny, and Xingqiu. So there's always a conundrum there. So that's that. This could be interchanged, but this is what I have now in terms of doing the floor ones of 12. Go through this a little bit quicker. So we got layers here, so I have no idea how to build my Nahida, so I just went Elemental Mastery and see where we go from there. I don't even know what rotation you're supposed to pick. I don't know if it's wise to even, because I got Elemental Mastery on her too. Even though it may not do us any favors, it just works. So I probably won't even add them to this segment because this is still experimental. What else is here? Okay, so this is the team I really want to go over here. So we have Eula with the Unforged. And these are her artifacts for the Pale set. So we'll go to the flower here. Really good flower. Yeah, this is just great. attack is alright. This is actually pretty decent considering that it went defense like twice. So it's alright. And the mask, it's fine. I mean, EN doesn't do any favorites. You want to get energy recharge on her because she's starved for it. Which is why we got Rosaria here. We got her at C6, so we got her to help battery Eula. And I have this on someone else, don't I? Yeah, so I have this plume, and I probably have the same thing on Cujo. Because her burst comes up quite often. I almost forgot about Raiden, but we'll get to... Oh wait, we already went over Zhongli, never mind. Let's go over Raiden. Got the nice 608. Finally got her proper weapon. I'm actually glad the video did quite well. So if you want to see the video of the 5-star pull, feel free to look it up. I'll put it on the corner here so you can see. So yeah, C6 Ningguang here. And just to show, to confirm. Zhongli C2. Klee is C0. And then Benny is C5. We don't talk about C6. We just don't talk about it. So yeah, pretty much all the 4-stars that I have running are C6. Kazuo C0, Nahia C0, Kokomi C0. So just the one's enough. This is the team I'm most proud of going through a Spiral Abyss with because it just does stupid amounts of damage. So we got Dendro Traveler. I mean, when Dendro came out, that pretty much changed everything because I thought, you know, not pulling for about a year would eventually lead to power creep, but with the introduction of Dendro and Dendro Traveler, oh man, Spiral Abyss was easy, or at least easier. So we'll go over what we have here. I think I might have exchanged the best pieces for Nahida, but that's what we got on her. So nothing too crazy. Jincho here, C6. Talents, pretty basic, with an emblem set. We're starving for a sack sword, bro. That's killing me. But yeah, we got Circlet, Hydro, Energy Recharge, Destiny. So this is the totals here. Mostly on the Energy Recharge side to compensate. But yeah, it's a crapshoot between getting the Favonia's sword to whoever. But Sucrose, Sack Frag, C6, and the subsets don't really matter that much other than recharge. But this is what I got, so yeah, these aren't really that special. I mean, crit raise there, and this is pretty alright, but you're just there for the elemental mastery, so essentially you get the burst up with Dendro, you start making bloom cores, you start popping them out, and then you have Sucrose infuse her attacks with Electro, and you just do stupid amounts of damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. So what else can we go over here? Is that really the end of that? I think it is. If I'm missing anything, please let me know. But we are trying to experiment with other builds. You know, we'll go over our experimental builds. Or that's probably a wrong way of putting it. But yeah, I got pretty much a setup here for our next two characters that we're going to get with our gems, which is going to be Hu Tao and Yelan. So I think I pretty much have what I have set for Hu Tao. So crit rate's going to be fire. When she gets a Staff of Homa, that crit damage is going to be compensated. I think her innate bonuses are crit damage anyway, so that helps. And as far as Yelan, that's a set that is the least complete. Oh, it's on Barbara. Okay. Yeah, this actually turns out to be a quite decent cup. It's okay, but it could be better. Could be better. But yeah, it's just not there yet, but we'll see where we go when we approach it. So let's go to our inventory here. This is essentially what we got saved up in terms of books and materials. I'm starving for statuettes, though. I don't know when I'll need them, but when I do, I'm probably not going to have enough. I thought we needed to save these for stuff. I didn't know that we're going to get different billets for different nations, which is kind of a letdown, but at least we can use these without a problem and not feel bad about doing it. So yeah, I don't even use this anymore. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our search abilities here. We're just hoarding stuff now. We're not even trying to see what we have, just like my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. We can still turn this in, funny enough. But yeah, this is pretty much in. That's pretty much the end of a showcase, if you can even call it that. I'm going to see if I can add out some dead space, but it's pretty much all going in. Because, you know, it's the end of the year, and I'm going to at least try to stay up for it. But yeah, I'll see you later.